Ulta Beauty's 21 Days of Beauty is here Sunday, August 30th through, what's the day? September 19th. So I was looking down at my notes here. So for this video, I thought what I would do instead of just going by day, I'm going to tell you what I already have. So what I already have in this basket is what I recommend if you were in the market to pick it up. And then I have written down what I'm actually going to pick out. This video is not up on day one, which is on Sunday, August 30th. I hope you did pick out the two items that I very much recommend. Urban Decay's All-Nighter Spray. All-Nighter Spray will stay put, lock it in various type of weather conditions. So it is a #1 pick. And again, at 50% off, you can't beat that. Fits Precisely my brow pencil, also on sale, 50% off. Shade 6 is my shade, perfect for my skin tone, and I prefer something that's not so warm and so forth, so that's why I reach for number 6. The pencil is super thin. You can draw the crisp lines, you can draw the hair strokes if you need more assistance. It's just an overall great pencil. The spoolies doesn't snap off. It's a very secure applicator. So again, at that price, buy a couple. This is the first time I've seen a KK Beauty product within the sale, so I'm glad that they're adding some more items, some different brands into the mix, because again, it's usually that everything's the same. But KKW is on the list here. Now, they're going to only have specific what palettes is at Ulta. So I noticed that the Classic 1 eyeshadow palette, which is what I have on now, I tried to wear as much of what I'm recommending on my face. This is the one that is going to be for the sale. This look that you're going to get a very natural look. You're going to get a neutral look. If you want to just do the mattes, do the mattes. And then I just put on both of the shimmers because there's 3 shimmers in here. Very beginner friendly palette. The mattes blend well. The shimmers work good. Wet, dry. So at 50% off, I believe it's going to be 50%, you're going to get a good deal on this. And then there's a couple of other ones that are on sale. Dermablend loose powder, which is usually always in the sale, that's also going to be in there. Now I have all the shades that I use, so I recommend all these. The translucent shade here, which has 0 color, warm saffron, which I tend to use underneath my eyes. I also mix it in with other powders. Cool beige is newest to my collection, but if you have my skin tone, my undertone, warm golden olive, cool beige works because it's that neutral, very little to no color. And then banana, illuminating banana. Dermablend's powder is a classic. It lasts all day. It really does melt into the skin. I don't see anything in which it overemphasizes anything. It looks cakey on the skin. It doesn't bunch up. And I just like overall smoothness it looks on the skin. It's a really good powder. Might be why it's always in the sale. I pulled out my Beauty Bakery loose powders as well. I have just the translucent shade. Then I also have the yellow one, which I tend to use underneath my eyes. Now Beauty Bakery is going to be listed under, it's a bunch of brands that are owned and operated by females. So that's going to be listed underneath there, and that is something I highly recommend. Beauty Bakery is another powder where it just, again, melts into the skin. I don't see any of the imperfections and issues and cakiness and so forth like I mentioned with the Dermablend. It's just an overall good loose powder and one of their top sellers. Pulled out 2 bronzers, CoverFx's Monochromatic Bronzer Duo. The shade I have is Suntan Bronze. Hopefully this is going to be listed as far as the shade in there. I picked this up at the last sale and have just been using it ever since. This is the bronzer side here, and then this is the highlighter side. Now the highlighter here, what I tend to do is I don't mix it with this bronzer, like, you know, try to make it like a shimmer type bronzer. I use it as a highlighter. And what I like to do is take something, like for today, I just took, what did I take? Oh, Kosas. My cream right here, just the cream highlighter. So I lay that down, and then I took the highlighter and then I put that on top and blended it out. And so you get almost just that like rose gold with like a hint of pink. on the cheeks. I'm also recommending Tarte Shape Tape. It is the concealer that I feel on myself and on my skin. I don't seem to experience a lot of what others say, that it's a drying concealer, it settles in like lines and so forth. It is an excellent concealer for my skin and for my shade. It actually I can use it to spot conceal. This is just a top pick for me. I also pulled out my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. These are also going to be 50% off. And the two that I tend to just stick with is the one that's in Topaz. I use Topaz as a liquid highlighter. It will really shine on the cheeks, but in a very natural way. Nothing where it's just like streaky. It's just beautiful. Lays well on the skin too. You can also mix Topaz in with your foundation. So I have that. And then I have just the regular one, the one that they market this one as a primer, but for me, I feel that it is overly dewy, like just too much on my skin. And believe me, I'm like, what? Dewage actually says it's too much. It really is. So I just use this one as a highlighter. Again, giving me just that soft, focus, like dimmed light look on the cheeks. It's very hard to describe, but if you wore it as just a highlighter, it's very bridal. And it's perfect on the cheeks. Just trust me. So that's how I use it. You can, again, mix it with your foundation, but again, I just think it's too much. Next up is Lancome Skin Feels Good. This is their Hydrating Skin Tint Healthy Glow. This is really good. I have the shade Honey. This is a product I can wear by itself. I mix it in with my foundations too, mix it in with my face cream, so get something very light and just a hint of pigment on the skin. This doesn't come in a lot of shades. That's the only downfall, so if you can't find your shade, but it is a really good, it's named the way that I feel it looks on my skin, that healthy, natural glow. There's going to be a couple BareMinerals products on there, and the one that I recommend is their Bareskin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. This is still a top pick for me. It's right up there with Shape Tape. I absolutely love this. This covers, and you think with the word serum, it'd be like, that's going to be light coverage. It covers, and it still just looks, it's just smooth under the eyes, and it's just it does not cake up. It doesn't crease, and these are my experiences that I've been having with it. It is such a good concealer, and I'm really happy that I gave it a try. And this is in the shade Dark to Deep. There are going to be a couple MAC products on sale. So the lip liners they're going to be having, I just pulled out a few of mine. I recommend their lip liners. I'm a MAC girl since high school, and they're still a top pick as far as lip liners for me. So when you can get them at a deal, get them at a deal. So I wanted to pull that out. Same thing with other people's experiences. If they're not drying on my lips, they don't pull, they don't tug, they're creamy. The colors mix well, whether together, other lipsticks, lip glosses, they're just a top pick for me. And again, since high school, and I don't see it ending anytime soon. Along with the lip liners are their lip glosses as far as the lip glass. These are other products since high school that continuously use. So the MAC lip gloss, this is just the tube clear. This is probably, I think, my very first lip gloss. Probably because it was clear. So I got away with wearing it without my dad finding out. And then this shade here, which is an Oyster Girls. And last item I recommend are the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On, almost said lip, Glide On eye pencils. Now I have various colors when it comes to these pencils, but the one I tend to recommend is if you need a good black or if you need a good brown, then look at their brand, because Perversion is #1. That's the one that is just the matte, the richest black, but they also have other blacks that are just like borderline going into the black category here. So the second one I like is Zero, and then I also recommend Black Velvet. So you do have some choices if you don't want that really strong black shade. But Demolition would be the one I'd recommend if you actually want something that is very like almost like a black brown. This is a rich, deep brown, but it still is not so stark in contrast. But these stay on your waterline, and I wear contacts so it doesn't smear on my contacts. I also have watery my waterline. Like there's water obviously that collects up there, and these stay put. So it is definitely a top pick for at least eyeliners, and I think you'll be happy with them. I'm going to share with you what I actually am going to pick up. So this is my shopping list. It actually isn't that long. So what I'm purchasing is on Tuesday, September 1st, the Lime Crime Wet Cherry Glosses. Now I actually have those from the last sale, but there's one color I want, and it's the one called Green Slime. Because what I like to do is take any type of a green-based lip product, mix it in with different colors, especially colors that are like not too traditional you see somebody wearing walking down the street. So I love to mix in green with like black lipsticks, like my previous video where I had black lipstick on and you guys really like that. That was black lipstick with green mixed in. And I like to mix it in with blues as well. So it really changes these colors. Red too, it just looks so beautiful. So I'm gonna get that one. Then on Wednesday, September 2nd, keeping with the whole KKW eyeshadow palettes, I'm just going to grab the ones that I currently do not have. So I plan on getting the Classic Blossom. I'm going to get the Mrs. West and then the Smoke Volume 1. So Mrs. West and Volume 1 are actually like those little pocket size palettes. And I like pocket palettes because they're so easy to travel with. So I want to pick those up. On Saturday, September 5th, I plan on picking up Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. Now I remember I had tried this back when we could try products in the store, and I liked how it looked underneath my eyes. Whatever concealer I had on, I remember it did not disrupt it. It just added that radiance underneath my eyes, but it still kept that coverage. And on Wednesday, September 9th, I plan on getting M.A.C lip liner in the shade Soar. I don't have that. I do have Whirl, but I don't have Soar, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up that. And on Thursday, September 10th, I plan on picking up two items. The CoverFx Monochromatic Blush. It's a blush and the bronzers are on sale, but I'm getting just the blush this time in only one shade, Spicy Cinnamon. That was also in my loves list, and I want to make sure I pick that up. Then on Saturday, September 12th is a new product that I have been looking at too. I've read reviews, and I'm very interested in trying out. It's the It Cosmetic Confidence in a Cream. So I hear it's a wonderful, rich hydration type of a cream, really preps your skin for makeup, or just, you know, really hydrate your skin if you have like dry skin, dehydrated skin. So I'm looking at getting that at a great deal, 50% off, and seeing how that goes. Then I also didn't see anything for hot buys. I went through the catalog on the website. We don't get them in the mail anymore. And I Googled and I didn't see anything for hot buys. So I don't know if those are, oops, lipstick fell. I don't know if that's just gonna maybe happen to come in during the sale, who knows. But what I usually do with the 21 Days of Beauty is, you know, after the sale's done and over with, I'm playing with my products, whatever else I happen to buy. And then I come back and film another video and let you know haul updates. So if any hot buys are available during that time, pick it up if I want it, and then I'll let you know what I get. So now it's your turn. Let me know your shopping list in the comments. I always want to know what everybody else is thinking and plan on picking up. Maybe I missed something. You never know. Thank you everyone for stopping by and watching. As always, it's appreciated. Thank you as always. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.